This is Arun. Today we are going to see shift micro operations in computer organization and architecture. So shift means we are going shift micro operations means we are going to perform shift operations in three types. One is shift left, shift right, and circular shift. So these are the type of shift micro operations we are going to perform. So that is, shift micro operations are used for serial transfer of data. So normally we will transfer data in two ways. One is parallel and another one is serial. But here we are going to transfer a data in the form of serial transfer. They are also used in conjunction with arithmetic logic and other data processing operation. We have seen that arithmetic means we are going to perform addition and subtraction, increment, so decrement, then and logic means and or not, and other data processing operations. The contents of a register can be shifted to a left or right. That is, there will be in a register there will be a data. That data may be transferred either left or to right. At the same time that the bits are shifted, the first flip-flop receives its binary information from the serial input. So if there is 4 flip-flops, the first flip-flop will receive the data. The first flip-flop will receive the binary information from the serial input only, not from the parallel input. It will receive from the serial input. During the shift left operation, the serial input transfers a bit into rightmost position. This is the important point. So that is, during the left shift, the serial input transfers the bit into rightmost position. During the right shift, it's opposite. That is, serial input transfers the bit into the leftmost position. The information transferred through the serial input determines the type of shift. There are three types of shifts. One is logical shift, circular shift, and arithmetic shift. Okay. We will see. First, we will see the logical shift. So, a logical shift is one that transfers 0 through the serial input. We will adopt the symbols SHL. That is, SHL stands for shift left and SH is for shift right for logical shift left and shift right micro operations. For example, see that SHL means shift left. R1 transfer, the content of R1 is transferred to R1. Here also the content of R1 is transferred to R2, but it performs shift left, it performs shift right. Or the two micro operation that specifies the 1 bit shift to the left of the content of the register R1 and 1 bit to the right of the content of the R2. See here, 1 bit of information, that is 1 bit of content, is transferred from R1 to R1 and R2 to R2, but it is performed in the left, it is performed in the right. The register symbol must be same on both the sides of the arrow. The bits transferred to end position through the serial input is assumed to be 0 during the logical shift. So this is the logical shift. Next we will see the circular shift. The circular shift, also known as rotate operation, that is, circulates the bits of the register around two ends without loss of information. It is shifting around both the ends, not a single end. If we use shift left, it will in the only one way, whether it will perform in the right direction or in the left direction. But circular shift performs on both the direction. That is, two ends without the loss of information. This is accomplished by connecting the serial output of the shift register to its serial input. We will use the symbols CIL, that is CIL, and CIR, that is circular shift left and right, circular shift right respectively. The symbolic notation for the shift micro operations is shown in the table. We will see that. See here, sorry, see here, shift left register R. So these are the symbolic representation and it's a description. So shift right register R, circular shift left CIL, circular shift left register R, circular shift right register R, arithmetic shift left or arithmetic shift right R. So these are the symbolic description, symbolic designation and a description. Okay. Now an arithmetic shift is a micro operation that shifts a signed binary number to the left or right. So see here, arithmetic shift left, arithmetic shift right. Or arithmetic means you know that addition, subtraction. So signed binary number to the left or right. An arithmetic shift left multiplies a signed binary number by 2. An arithmetic shift right divides the number by 2. So arithmetic, this is the important point, an arithmetic shift left multiplies a signed binary number by 2. Left means it will multiply the binary number by 2. If it is right means it will divide by 2. See here, these are the important thing you should note. Arithmetic shift must leave the sign bit unchanged because the sign of the number remains the same. It should leave its sign bit unchanged because it won't change if you are performing division or multiplication. So see here, this is the arithmetic shift left register, shift right register. See the arrow mark. So this is the sign bit. It may be a positive or negative. So see here, you are performing the arithmetic shift right. That is why the arrow mark is in the right direction. So this is the example for shift right. If you are performing shift left, it will be in the reverse order. Okay. When it is multiplied or divided by 2, if you are performing shift left, you will be multiplying. If you are performing right means you are going to divide. The leftmost bit in a register holds the sign bit. So this is the sign bit, leftmost bit. And the remaining bits hold the number. So this will note the number. The sign bit 0 is for positive and 1 is for negative. If here 0 is represented, it is for positive. If 1 is represented, that number indicates it's a negative number. Negative numbers are 2's complement from, you already we have seen, okay, from the figure 4.11. So negative numbers. Typical register of n bits. If Rn-1 is in the leftmost holds the sign bit, Rn-2 in the most significant bit for the number, significant bit of the number, and R is the least significant bit. So Rn-2, this is the most significant bit. You call it as in short MSB. So and R0, this is the LSB, least significant bit. The arithmetic shift right leaves the sign bit unchanged. So the sign bit will be unchanged and shifts the number including the sign bit to the right. It will be unchanged, but the number will be shifted here to the right. The Rn-1 remains the same. Rn-2 receives the bit from Rn-1 and so on for other bits into the register. The bit in R0 is lost. So this is the arithmetic shift. The shift left inserts 0 into the R0 and shifts all the bits to the left. The initial bit of the Rn-1 lost and replaced by the bit from the Rn-2. So this bit will be replaced by this. This arrow mark is pointing towards this, so that it will be replaced here. What the bit from the, this is from here. We are going to perform left to right. So the bit 0 will be, for example, if it is 0, it will be moved here. If it is 1, next bit will be replaced here by 1. Yes, several occasions of bits change into value of the shift. This happens if multiplication by 2 causes overflow. An overflow occurs after the arithmetic shift left if initially before the shift Rn-1 is not equal to Rn-2. An overflow of flip-flop V S can be used to detect the arithmetic shift overflow. So this is Vs means shift overflow. Now we will see the hardware implementation of the shift micro operations. So the possible choice for shift unit would be bidirectional shift register with parallel load. We will see that. Information can be transferred to the register in parallel and then shifted to right or left. In this type of configuration, a clock pulse is needed for loading the data into the register, and another clock pulse is needed to initiate the shift. So here in hardware implementation we need a 2 clock pulses. We will see that. Okay, see here the combinational circuit shifter can be constructed with the multiplexers as shown in the figure. So this is in the figure, shown in the figure. So see here the 4-bit shift register has 4 data inputs. See here, that is A0 through A3. So here A01 is one input, A1 is one input, A2 is one input, and A3 is one input. So and 4 data outputs H0, H1, H2 and H3. There are 2 serial inputs, that is serial input IR and serial input IL. So see here the construction is of 4, it is using 4 multiplexers, 2 serial input, selection line, 2 selection, that is if you are giving the input it will shift right, if you are giving the input as 1 it will be shift left. Okay, so 4 inputs A0 to A3. See here A0 is given as an input to the multiplexer, A1 is given to the input to this multiplexer as well as to this multiplexer A2. See here how it is connected. So this dot is a connection. This dot indicates in the line, if there is a dot, that indicates the connection, that is input to this multiplexer. So see here, if the function table output yes, based on this yes only we are going to perform shift left or shift right. See here, if you are using S as a 0, see here H0, the output will be I or serial input or that is right. It is going to perform right. See here A0, H1 will be A0, H2 will be A1. If it is 1, A1, that is A1, A2, A3 and that is, see here it is reverse. Right means here to here, left means here, this way it will perform the opposite direction. Shift right means this way, left means this way. That is what the figure demonstrates. This table demonstrates, the figure and the table demonstrates here. So now we will go back. See here, in this type of configuration a clock pulse is needed for loading the data into the register. Another clock shift. In this process in many registers it is more efficient to implement shift micro-operation with combinational circuit. So this is what we have already seen in the previous classes. So this is the explanation for this shift, this shifter. This is already we have seen in the before class itself. So this is the explanation for this circuit. See here, when the selection S is equal to 0, data are shifted right down in the diagram. S equal to 1 means shifted left up in the diagram. So this is the important thing you have to note. See here, shifted down. So from A0, A1 to A2, but it is shifted up if you perform shift left. See here, a shifter with n data inputs and output requires n multiplexer. The 2 serial inputs can be controlled by another multiplexer to provide the 3 possible types of shifts. Okay, thank you students. With this your first unit completed. In the next class we will move to the second unit.